what we can do is, were you able to get access? Yeah, so this is kind of what I wanted to figure out today. Okay, so what you guys just watched was a meeting with my editor, and we are gonna have to make some changes to my sleep schedule. So pretty much what happens is, right now when I wake up at 4 a.m., I begin work at the same time my editor does because I'm up so early and he's 9 hours ahead in India. So what I'm gonna be doing now is I have to stay up late. I have to stay up till 2, 3 a.m. to work on the file on my computer, because again, I use my computer as a server that he remotes into here. So I'm gonna have to stay up to go ahead and have him work on all the videos. And it's gonna be super interesting getting this workflow down. One of the biggest changes that we've made is we're gonna be working on the video in chapters. So as you can see here, each video is chaptered out for each section, which will allow us to have like a more sizable workflow. Because the biggest problem we were running into, we would be working on a video and go like, oh, the 13-minute mark. Well, that doesn't really make sense. But with the chapters and having it literally as different project sequences in the editing software Premiere Pro, we can go, hey, let's attack chapter 1, and we just hit 1 chapter a day. If we hit 1 chapter a day, we can usually finish most videos within under 10 days, 14 days max, and it should be putting us on schedule for the 2-a-month posts, which is gonna be what I wanna go for starting and going forward. So very, very happy about that, feeling much better, and I guess that means that the 4 a.m. sleep schedule is gonna be put on the back burner for now, because I'm gonna have to turn into a night owl for the sake of making this work, at least for this video, and while I get the processes down.
I can put a very weird shot of this big bite.
Okay guys, so anybody that knows me knows I'm a D1 phone hater. I usually don't have color on my phone or anything, but I've just reinstalled Instagram here, and I've made a post where I just kind of pour my heart and soul out. The exposure on this is gonna be really annoying. But yeah, I pretty much just poured my heart and soul out onto Instagram, did a few stories to let people know about this channel, and if you're coming from that, what's up? This honestly is not the highest quality vlog. I suggest you go and watch one of the previous ones. Today I've been in a little bit of a rush as for all the other stuff I mentioned earlier. However, doing a reflection on the year, and I'm feeling much better. So yeah, I just think it's really important to kind of have catalogs of things. That's why I do this channel, and it's also why I don't like delete any Instagram posts. If you guys see, I think I deleted like 1 or 2, but then I kind of vowed like, hey, leave them all up and let the journey kind of be shown, and I've done that so far. But now it is time to edit this video, and once again, going forward, we're gonna be back to like the snappy, kind of more edited style with all the different shots, like I've been doing previously. But as I mentioned today, yeah, just not quite there. So let me know if you enjoy having me just talk a little bit more, kind of like the first few videos on this channel. And outside of that, I hope you guys have a great Friday night, and yeah, that's all. Okay guys, I will be honest when I tell you this has been one of those days where I don't really feel in the mood to be on camera or to document this journey. Not that it's been a tough day by any means, just doing what I said I was gonna do earlier, but I don't know, for whatever reason, just didn't feel like being on camera today. And I feel a bit off the last few days. It's difficult to explain. I'm not quite sure what it is yet. I'm sure it will pass. But at the end of the day, if I had to guess, I think it all just comes down to I have been so far out of my comfort zone this month that it's almost like wandering so far out into the unknown. It just gets confusing sometimes, because I've had to adopt a completely new skill set and just, again, like I said at the start of this month, act like an idiot for the entire month of October and be one. And it just takes a toll on you, even though I am at the phase where I'm no longer as much of an idiot and I'm really starting to get the post-production process to where I want it to be. It still feels unknown, and I just cannot wait to be back to doing the stuff that I'm really good at, which is titles, thumbnails, scripts, recording, and yeah, that's really it. It's just been an uneasy feeling doing stuff that you suck at for an entire month, but that's where the growth is. So I wouldn't trade it, but it's just an honest reflection. I don't want to sugarcoat and lie and say, hey, this has been a fun month. This has been a very challenging month for me, because especially coming off as big of success as my last 2 videos were, it's a difficult stance to take, to go, no, we're not gonna keep doing what initially worked. We're gonna make it better, and in pursuit of that better, actually delay the coming out of a video. Now, I know I didn't really word that the way that I wanted it to, but the overall sentiment is I don't think I'm gonna have the video go live in October. I think I'm gonna go for 2 in November in order to make up for that, so there's still no difference. But the point is, yeah, it's just difficult. It's really difficult because there's almost like I don't want to call it pressure, because it's not a pressure, but there is this part of me that goes, well, why didn't you just like keep doing the videos how you were doing, which is I compile the videos, I manually cut it up on CapCut, I send it to my editor, I drop a few frame notes, and he just rips it, and I give him like 1 or 2 revisions. I could keep doing that, but I wouldn't be happy with the videos I was making, because while my videos are good, they're good for somebody with the subscribers that I had, which was 2,500 before these videos, at 5,000 now. But they're not at the level that I want to be at, right? There's so many errors, there's bad mixing on the videos, there's out of frame cuts, and I want to be at that million view mark quality for a video. So tearing everything down has been a necessary process that I've completely come to terms with the fact that it might absolutely fall on its face for this first video that I do, but by the 3rd or even 2nd video with this production process, that it will have fully kind of earned itself. So again, overall the sentiment is just, it's been a difficult month. It's funny, I'm gonna post 31 vlogs this month and 0 videos on my main channel, which I had some of my friends give me shit for. It's like, hey, you're being lazy, etc. And it's difficult to communicate to people. I don't even know if I should bother, but it's been quite the contrary of that. It's been probably the least lazy and most difficult mental activity I've done with YouTube. So yeah, that's just how I'm feeling. It's Friday night. It is 10 p.m. I'll show you guys the clock here. Feet on the desk. Where's the time? You can see 10 p.m. and now I'm just gonna be working in the evening. Like I said, I want to work till around 3 or 4 a.m. because that's when my editor logs on. So I just want to get as much done to get ready for him, and that's, I guess, the real of what I have going on in my life right now and what my plans are. And yeah, this is it, uneventful or not. So yeah, I don't know.